And we are live with the proper conclusion, I guess, to Gears of War 3, even though not really, because this is more of a prequel DLC, the RAAM'S Shadow DLC that dropped shortly after the game did. Basically, this is a prequel set before the events of Gears of War 1. Obviously, it involves RAAM and that situation. It also involves ZETA Squad, which we will get introduced to. There's some familiar members of that crew. I can't remember too much about the DLC, other than there's one specific gameplay change that is kind of interesting. But yeah, I think there's two new characters that get introduced, one of them being a comic character. Is this what you mean by Judgment? No, this is just an extra DLC. You've got Gears of War Judgment, which is Baird and his crew, in like, I think it's year 5 after the events. This is year 9 after the events of Emergence Day. So, yeah, this one's short. This is about 2 hours, 3 hours. I think it's gonna be pretty short. We'll see how quick we get through it. Yeah, can't remember too much from it, but this is, Gears of War 3 DLC. A DLC is somehow longer than...
Let me tell you something about war.
It never changes. Until it does.
War ain't always about fighting. Blood, bullets, death. Yeah, that's part of it. But it sure as hell ain't all of it. Sometimes it's about knowing when to turn tail. Run your fucking ass off.
This is it, people. Saddle up.
Storm's about to hit.
Hmm. Four hours before Killstorm. Oh look, it's Ty, dude. He lives.
Just remember, little one, in life, there will always be struggle. Such is the nature of things. But in life, there is also hope and happiness.
Status, Valera.
And
I
Kim.
just loaded the last of the civvies on the APCs, Lieutenant Kim.
Thank the Sovereigns for that. After sundown, this place is gonna be a nightmare.
Relax, Lieutenant. Still hours before the damn...
I think that's Barrick. Michael Barrick. He's a comic character from the Gears of War comics. That kid's dead. There was a kid in that. That kid's dead. They just killed the kid.
Control, this is ZETA 6.
Oh no, the kid.
City is under
Wait.
attack. Repeat, Locust invasion. Alima City is under attack.
Where's Dom? Probably. I don't know where they are at this point in the timeline.
We got civilian casualties.
Roger that, Zeta. Control out.
Boom. Ah. Also, gotta love how there's Gears of War 3 enemies, even though this is set before Gears of War 3. Okay, where the fuck? That Viva died extremely fast.
Locust on the left! They're inside our perimeter!
Zeta, they're getting too close. Push them back.
Zeta.
It's too hot. Get the frag in there.
Ah. Nice. Suddenly it's fucking just OP. Not OP, but bullet spongy. Well, the first few were bullet spongy, but now they are. Ah, you fucking wanker. Get out of the way.
A little help here. Ruin frag.
Too many of them!
Water, we need that backup now.
They're still inbound, Zeta.
Then we have to use the hammer.
Wow. Roger that, Zeta. Okay. Without a targeting laser, you need to use the mobile command center. There's one
Wow.
outpost.
Zeta, locate the command center.
Oh.
You grubs are gonna love this.
Hey, it's off center, dude. Wait, he's not dead, what?
Today's not your day, grubs.
Like, I got the locust on it, but not the Viva.
Risky gamble, brother.
Control
Me,
Zeta
not
6
really.
here.
Took
Area
care of them.
secure. What's left of it?
We've lost radio contact with Echo 5. They were at a nearby bank with civilians awaiting evac. Move to the bank and support.
All right, people, let's relocate to the financial district. Double time.
Hut, hut.
Shame to evac another city. About time we just took a stand and killed.
I think
these
at this
goddamn
point...
grubs.
Oh look, there's Jack.
Tell me about it. This is my hometown.
I think Marcus might be in
These are my
prison.
people.
I don't know
My
if the timeline
condolences.
lines up there.
Losing one's home is next to losing one's family.
It's true. I guess we're all homeless now.
we're doing more damage than the locusts.
Desperate times call for...
What they call for is some goddamn restraint.
Yeah, like you're completely missing.
We don't know what we're walking into. Let's keep moving. Wretches! Contact!
I think this DLC was like fan service because people loved RAAM'S character, I think, and he barely showed up. Like, sure, he was the final boss of the first game, but you know, people wanted more of RAAM. Like I mentioned, he was only in 3 cutscenes altogether, basically.
Damn, this place is crawling with grubs.
4 if you count, like, his death cutscene.
You hear that?
That must be Echo Squad. Move!
Fans really like RAAM. Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty sick-looking character. He's just a pain in the ass for a final boss.
Enemy reinforcements!
It's just fans wanted more of him, because he barely showed up. And in the second game you had Scourge, and Scourge shows up for like 2 cutscenes basically, like what the fuck? And has like the most like QTE boss fight ever.
Well, we found what's left of Echo Squad.
May their souls finally know peace.
But what about the civilians?
Because the only like
Let's check
true,
inside.
like the only final boss in Gears that felt like a true final boss in my opinion has been RAAM. Like, he's pretty difficult. I mean, the Lotus Queen, she's... No. She was fine. But it was like, shoot the glowy spot. Oh shit. What the fuck?
Another grub hole. Throw and frag!
What? Hey, why is Gears of War fucking 2 enemies showing up? That's ridiculous. Ow. I missed. I thought it. Fuck. Come here.
Control, Echo 5 is KIA. We're moving inside to secure the civilians.
They were a good unit. Copy that, Zeta. Good luck.
Jesus. They got laid the fuck out. Yeah, I was looking for ammo.
Do you have the code?
Just help me with the door.
Val hasn't had any fucking dialogue yet, has she?
Hiding in a
Oh.
bank. Where would I be?
Well, there we go.
Precious things are kept in vaults.
And vaults are underground.
All right, let's find a way downstairs.
Oh, well, what timing that we're going into a vault? We're fucking watching the Fallout show.
Everything changes.
And some things stay the same.
War never changes.
Find a way to unlock that security gate.
Oh.
Got it.
Hey, I mean, this is poor game design, dude. Like, what the fuck? It's telling, like, this is ridiculous. The player isn't that stupid. This is worse than the yellow ladders. Like, what's going on? Or the yellow
That should do it.
grip points.
Thunder always follows lightning.
My thoughts exactly, Ty. There has to be locusts nearby.
No wonder you guys work so well together. You're like his fucking translator.
My God. I hope that some of them made it into the vault.
I think we. I think there's Vetches here, right? Yep.
Wretches!
That one just spawned in. What the fuck was that? Also, if you got this DLC too, or the season pass for the game, you actually got, like, I think some of these characters as playable characters in online.
You know, I never much liked being underground.
Considering what's under the ground these days, I'm with you, sister.
Hello? Is anyone back there?
Does that have VA too? I think it does.
Kim, we're here to help.
Jack, you around?
But it's like generic lines, I'm pretty sure.
Unlock that door for...
Hang on, let me check. I can't remember if like the online has a Gears of War 3 MP voices. Yeah, yeah. I think there's like voice lines. I mean, there has to be, right? Like some generic lines like reloading or, you know. I can't really remember the voice lines though. 420. Yeah. Hey, that's not accurate though, because in Gears of War 1 you had like 630 ammo.
Hey! Anybody alive in here?
Hey, that's... See, when they introduce enemy types that were like introduced in Gears 2, it makes you question where these enemies were in Gears 1. If they were already here before Gears 1. Because I think the flame guys showed up in Gears 2, right?
We got an a-hole!
Oh man!
Where did he come from?
Monetary wealth is fleeting. I value our lives
Kim.
much more.
Oh, don't do it! Oh, for fuck's sake, I was about to get to cover. Oh. Wait, I threw a grenade with B? What? Didn't even know you could do that. Might recognize this character.
Here's someone.
You bitches want some of this? Come in here, I'll show you what I got. I'm gonna kill all of you when I get out of here. You freaks hear that?
Ah, kid's got spirit.
Hey, what's your name?
Jace. Jace Stratton.
Voiced by Michael B. Jordan.
I'm Alicia. You're safe now, alright?
I was just call her Val,
Thanks.
but Alicia.
I thought I was done.
Valeria.
Are there any other survivors in here?
I don't think so.
Well, stick with us. We'll get you to safety. Come on.
Chapter 2, right? I think.
I don't know. We all tried to
Yeah.
escape out the back, but I got trapped.
Look, we'll try to find the others as we go.
Man, this shit is crazy. What's up with the sky?
The locust cedars are inking it.
Ink?
Ink blocks the sun. Once it's dark, the krill kill everyone.
Don't worry, Jace.
And we took care of the krill once we killed Vam.
That rumble means it's about to get fun.
Eyes open, Zeta.
Corpse. It's the boys. And here's the big man himself. And this is the gameplay change.
Prepare the battlefield for destruction. Escort the trimmer to the first emergence point, General.
Get to the front gate!
Oh yeah, shit, wait.
Smash through their defenses. Your krill will shield you from incoming bullets, but be careful of explosions and fire, which will make them scatter. Let the humans
General
know
RAAM.
they shall reap what they have sown. Yes, this location is adequate. The tremor is being planted. Clear out the humans.
Hey. That's basically how I felt with his final boss. Where is he?
Call upon the Cedar to ink the sky. The crow will ensure the moonlight bends. Very good.
The Zeta.
Escort the tremor to the second emergence point, General. The one-shot weapon is in play, General. Tread carefully. Bring down that raven!
RAAM is OP. I mean, it's his DLC, right? They have to make him OP. And
With the Lima under our control,
this is with
we will
this is
be but
him
one
without a
step
gun.
away from the theater. Without the protection of their capital city, the humans will be left with nothing.
In fact, a lot of the Krill are just doing his work. About the Krill, who would he defend?
Destroy the humans.
Or how would he-
Cedar is being summoned.
How would he win without the Krill, you know? It's like he always needs the Krill. Thing is though, how are the Krill able to attack the enemy in day? It's a little bit law breaking, isn't it? Technically. I mean, it gets her in shadows right now, but still.
Excellent.
The sun's out, like the sun isn't being covered right now.
Proud of your work. Move on to the final emergence point. Leave none alive.
Unless the ones that are, you know, with RAAM, they're a little bit more stronger. Also, how the fuck is there a silverback? They weren't in Gears 1. Or 2. Ow.
Go forth and show them destruction.
It's like piranhas. Also, like, look how much taller he is compared to, like, these guys. He's a big boy.
Cleanse the area of all opposition.
Am I missing one? Oh. Oh, hey, what's up, man?
The Lima city knows not what will come next.
Some bad juju in those vibrations.
Control, this is Zeta 6. What's going on out there?
I'm not sure, Zeta. We lost contact with the last evac checkpoint. Have you secured the civilians?
Just one. We're headed to the checkpoint now. What's the ETA on that evac caravan?
They've encountered resistance but are approaching your location. You don't have much time.
Roger that, Control. We're on our way.
It's crazy that two of these characters are dead. Like, Kim is killed by Ram in Gears 1, and Ty kills himself in 2. See, if we played this first, we'd probably have more connection to Kim and Ty. Like if we did it in chronological order. So then you'd actually care when they died. Because you had more time with them. Like, you still care when they die, but I think their deaths would have been even more impactful if, you know, like I said, Ty was in Gears War 1. Kim's death makes sense, though. Like, it's like that shock. Well, I guess Carmine would be that shock value death, right?
Incoming orders! Take shelter!
But if you want to introduce the villain, always do it by killing off a character. I think that's the best way to introduce a villain. It's a little bit cheap, but for a video game and even like an adaptation or like a comic book or something, have them have like a big presence in like the episode or movie that they show up in, right? Let them have like a big scene to start them off. Sup, Uma? Let's do that. Shit. There we go. Boom. What? Oh. Boom. Fuck, missed it. Where the fuck is the ammo? Give me the ammo. Surprised you finished Gears 3. That I wasn't expecting to finish it that early. It's just I forgot that Act 4 was it Act 4? Act 3, Act 4 was pretty short. Remember, games back then, they only were like 8 hours, 9 hours, right? They weren't that long. Like, even God of War was around that length. Even though didn't God of War 2 take us 3 streams to beat? God of War 2 felt like it was longer than what it was. Than what I remember it being. Okay. Plus, you had multiplayer for these games back then. Wait, where do we go? There you go.
Control, this is Zeta 6. We're seeing Nemesis over the evac point.
Copy that, Zeta 6. You need to neutralize the Cedars at your location before the evac caravan arrives.
I don't understand what Jace thinks he's going to do to the Locust with a fucking bat.
And General Raam.
They've got guns.
This is more than just a simple ambush.
Confirmed. We have Locust forces emerging throughout the city. Prescott just deployed the Onyx Guard to the east side.
Good to know. Zeta out.
Like, at least give
All right,
Jace like a pistol or something, you know?
Those cedars.
Did she say that Prescott sent the Onyx Guard?
The who?
The who?
Shit must be bad. They don't send those guys for evac.
Prescott mention.
Jace, wait for us here.
Shit, you don't have to tell me twice.
This street is the evac route. We need to clear it. That means no locusts on the ground and no nemesis in the air.
Oh, is this the part that I remember that I thought was Gears 1?
Those cedars, Zeta.
Or was that Gears 4's intro? I can't remember which fucking game had an intro where you have the cedars.
You mean crush them? Got it! Aim for the column! Good call, Ty. But it's gonna take more than bullets to take down those columns.
Boom shots over there!
What the fuck is the boom shots? Oh.
Val, you just made my day.
Fuck.
Focus fire on those columns.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we've been saying, right? We've been saying, like, games should be shorter, but price it at the right, you know, price. If you're going to make shorter games, make them... Don't make them 70. But it's wild, like, what games we used to get that were like 8 to 10 hours long back in the day, and they were fucking considered masterpieces. But it's weird though, because, oh shit, like, when you think about games that come out nowadays, and it's like, oh, the game's only 8 to 10 hours, and then you hear people always say, is that it? You know what I mean? And that's because of the price of the games, you know? The price goes up, so people expect more out of the game because of the price. Like, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is a good example, right? Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart was about, what, 10 hours? Something like that? 12 hours? It was pretty short. But it was 70 quid. You know, and even I said that when we finished it. It was like, the game's fucking short. It took me 15 hours to platinum it. Like, from starting the game to platinuming it, it took 15 hours. You know, that's half the length of what it took us to do Spider-Man 2's platinum. Like, it was 30 hours for Spider-Man 2. Which even then, Spider-Man 2 is another good example. Like, it was short. It should have been longer. They should have fleshed out the story a bit more, you know? And the Venom game makes sense to be shorter, because if, you know, it's going to be like Miles Morales length, but they need to price it right. If it's about 40, that is fine. It's totally fine. Because remember, these games, yes, with inflation, but it doesn't matter with inflation. You have to price it right. You can't have a Venom game that is, what, 8 hours, something like that, 6 to 8 hours, be the same price as God of War. You know what I mean? Like, God of War Ragnarok took, how long did it take me? Like 48, 50 some hours to finish? And even then, there was still more to do. $50? Nah, 40. 40. Because you have to remember, these games that, like, Gears of War 3, that was around like 45, 50. You know? Because you also have to remember, the cheaper the game is, more people will likely buy it. Look at Helldivers. Yes, Helldivers is a AAA game. It is not a AAA game, but it's a live service game. Obviously, word of mouth has gone to Helldivers. But a lot of people bought it because of how cheap it is. It's only about 35, you know? 35, 40 in US. So it's about 40 in US, 35 in UK. 34.99 in UK. So, you know. Shit. Well, you can't pick up that such bullshit. Why can't you pick up the ammo there? Oh, there he is.
Control, evac route is clear. I repeat, evac route is clear.
How's that building still standing up?
Here comes the caravan. Good timing.
What's that thumping noise?
Got no idea, Val, but I can feel it in my damn boots.
Yeah, see, they did call it Val.
Record your position. Kim, you have Bruma inbound.
It's Godzilla.
Seed walker. Those APCs need help. Get on it, ZETA.
Well, that went well.
We lost the transport!
Kill him faster!
What the fuck?
That big bastard did not go quietly.
Control, the caravan is secure.
Wish we could have saved everyone.
Probably be achievement if you saved everyone.
Hurry up, son. That caravan's your ticket out of here.
Be safe, Jace.
Whoa, what? I don't get to stay with you?
No.
But my pop, Dr. Wyson, he's still at the school.
That caravan can't wait any longer, Jace. And you need to be on board when it leaves.
But we'll check out that school and make sure he's safe.
I guess.
Don't worry, Jace. We'll find him and bring him back safe.
Thanks, Alicia. You stay safe too, okay?
You see the PlayStation overlay thing? Yeah. I did say that eventually they're going to do a PC launcher. It just makes sense. Right? Because then you could just like you know how valuable it'd be if you could like cross save your fucking saves from PlayStation to fucking PC. That'd be great.
Control, this is Zeta 6. We're on school grounds and we're seeing signs of...
Obviously that's not what they're doing with the trophy thing, but like the fact that you can get trophies just by playing the game on PC.
It was set up behind the school, but that caravan hasn't checked in since the fighting began.
That means you can get more platinums.
Roger that, Control. We'll keep an eye out. Let's move.
Because they'll have like the PC version. They're basically going to try and do what Xbox is doing.
Darkness comes before the night.
Oh, man.
Barrick, you're on point.
But wouldn't that just make it easier to leave PlayStation? I mean, unless you want to wait until the games come to PC. No. I mean, at the end of the day, if God of War is going to come out on PlayStation first, I'm going to get the PlayStation. You know? Like, I'm not going to wait until it comes to PC for like 2 years, right? Like, Ragnarok has nearly been out for 2 years and it still isn't on PC yet. Demon's Souls still isn't on PC, officially. Right, there's still games that aren't on Bloodborne.
Hey,
even though that should be.
It's a shame to see an empty school. No learning, no achievements.
No detention.
Uncharted 1, 2, and 3.
No expulsions. Suits me fine.
I take it you were the class valedictorian?
More like class outcast. Some things never change.
Spider-Man 2, but Spider-Man 2 is still fairly new, I guess. I think how it's going to work is single-player games will come, depending on how they sell, a year to 2 years max. Maybe a year and a half to 2 years after it releases. Because they also have to wait until it... You know, like the sales hit their peak and then it just kind of stagnates. And that also applies to like PS Plus and stuff, right? Because they made a mistake of putting Forbidden West in PS Plus like too early.
Understood, Control. But we're gonna complete our search for Wizen first. Zeta out.
Like, if your game's still selling like a decent amount, don't put it in a subscription service strip like yet. You know? Or put it on PC. Like, wait until the sales stagnate, then be like, okay, we need to make a bit more money out of it. Bring it to PC. Some games still been shouting from time to time, like, yeah, so like, for instance, GT7 and Ragnarok, like, they're not going to come to PS Plus for a while. A long time. Because they're still selling. And Ragnarok probably sold a decent amount recently because of the fact that it just got a DLC. A free DLC at that, and it was somehow longer than the fucking Call of Duty campaign. Because what, it took us like 5-ish hours?
This is Dr. Wizen. Please proceed to my office. Locust approaching the river, and please be careful.
But that really does put COD to shame, doesn't it? When you realise like a free DLC. Been 4 months since like DLC dropped. Time went fast. Yeah, I mean, hopefully in a month or two we'll get some kind of announcement of the Atreus game, because we know they have to be working on it. I know a lot of people will kind of be disappointed about that game, but for me, I kind of want it just so I get the answers I've been waiting for. Because if we don't know who blew that fucking horn, I'm gonna throw something. I want to know. What the fuck was that? Like fucking slid. Oh, jump scare. Wheelchair. Ah.
Hello? Is someone there?
Wisen, we've come to get you out.
Wheelchair jump scare.
Crap! Another dead end.
You know what game they should remake? Especially with, I mean, this isn't like a PlayStation game, but imagine Fallout 1 and 2 getting remade. By Obsidian, preferably. Because they're the better fucking studio. Not using Creation Engine, though. Fuck Creation Engine. Use something else.
Yeah, I'd say
Fallout 1 and 2 getting a remake would be pretty cool, especially with the show being successful and stuff.
Hello? Dr. Wisen?
One New Vegas, yeah, like a New Vegas remaster. That'd be cool.
Civilians, do not be afraid.
Because basically, it's weird that New Vegas, it was basically an asset flip of Fallout 3, right? They just made it with barely any money. And obviously, it somehow ended up being the best Fallout game. Or one of the best. Right? It's wild that it's basically just an asset flip of Fallout 3, but somehow manages to be so fucking good. But without Fallout 3, New Vegas wouldn't exist. But Fallout 3 is an actual good Fallout game, so I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, I haven't played 4 that much. I played, like, the beginning of 4. So I don't really know what happened in that game for it to be shit. Or, like, a lot of people weren't a fan of it. I guess it's more of a situation of, like, the other games were so good, but Fallout 4 was just weaker because of the fact that the other games were so good.
You hear something?
Greetings, Dr. Wisen.
Nope. Might cut the black.
When do we get to fight something?
Was it just loading and shit?
Ask for, Barrick.
What am I missing? Did I go the wrong way? Huh? Oh, I see. I saw the lever. Pull the lever, Crunk! Hut, 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 hut. PlayStation have just been slow game announcements since this gen started. So they announced everything in, like, that would be coming in like the first 2 years of the console. However, I know like, this is a DLC, but we're talking, you know, because not a lot's happening right now. But I've got a theory, a game theory. What if the next God of War is announced within a year? Like, we could get a remake and a Atreus game, but what if the next... Because you have to think, look at the cycle of the game. 2018 came out in April 2018. 2019, 1 year. 2020 is when they... September 2020 is when they announced Ragnarok. So about 2.5 years after they announced Ragnarok, or after 2018 came out, they announced the next game. Obviously, it didn't come out till late 2022, but they still announced it. Right? So what if... Because there's no way the whole Santa Monica team is just working... Like, they have to be working on at least 3 projects. Because there was more job applications that they posted where it said, preferably have combat experience or know the combat of God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok. And they said that same exact thing for the Valhalla DLC. Which is weird that you'd need combat experience for a DLC for a game that has already got combat designed. You know what I mean? Why would you need combat designers for that? I guess for the Blade of Olympus? Like, that'd be the only thing. Like, they have to be working on the Atreus game and a remake of God of War 1. And, obviously, Corey's new game, which might be announced pretty soon, too, to be honest. Because we could get Atreus' game this year. I know they said they wouldn't be doing, like, main franchises this year, right? They said, like, main IPs. Or franchise IPs, but would the Atreus game, because it's a spin-off, would it really count as, like, a main entry? Not really. Like, how does that work, you know, for an Atreus game? Because, like, would it be called just God of War Champion of the Jotnar or something like that? I don't know.
Strange to think that just yesterday these halls were full of people.
What is going on here?
Spooky wookie. Is this chapter 3? I think it is. Oh, Jack.
What the? Look out!
Always gotta be the hard way, huh?
So that's who's been running around in here.
He locked us out.
I'm ready for fight.
Here they come!
Heads up, wretches!
We could also get Ghost of Tsushima 2 announced this year, but it might come out next year. I hope it's just not called Ghost of Tsushima 2, though. I hope it's literally just, like, Ghost of something else, because, like, if it is just Ghost of Tsushima 2 on Tsushima Island, it'd be a bit disappointing. We waited all them years just for the game to be set in the same fucking map.
Nice try, little freaks. Man, the bullies in this school are rough.
What a one-liner,
Let's
dude.
just keep moving, Zeta.
Wow, to think that people lived like this.
Sister, you think this is bad? Should see my old stranded camp. Now that was a real dung heap. Operation Lifeboat my ass.
Snipers! Find some cover!
Okay, boogity 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 boogity.
Keep your heads down.
Okay. Oh,
Cover and cross to that building.
do it. Pussy. Ah, it's peaceful. What? Help me! Help me! Boys! Oh, that's a fucking... Oh, you're fucking wanker, man. Yeah, I can do that too, pussy. Okay. Hey, none of that.
That did it. Move out.
This is Dr. Wyson. Please harass me now. Go to my orphanage. There are locusts approaching the knees. Please, be careful.
Wretches. They are toying with us.
Whatever's going on, just stay on your toes, Zeta.
Oh, I hear you, you little monsters.
Getting attacked by a fucking lamp.
Never could manage a day at school without going to the principal's office.
Shut up.
This is Dr. Wyson. Please proceed to the gymnasium immediately. I'm leaving my office now. We are all gathering to go to my orphanage, as there are locusts approaching the school. I repeat, go to the gymnasium immediately. And please, be careful.
Sounds like he already left.
Mori's holed up in the gym.
Agreed. Let's check there first before we head out.
I know Jay said his people were in here, but man, this place is a graveyard.
Graveyard? I hope not. Control said these people were evacuated, right, Lieutenant?
She said they hadn't checked in. If someone was
Did Kim
left
just
behind,
appear in front of me?
then
What the
we
fuck?
need to get them out.
And take down a few locusts along the way. Shit. Could use a trophy for creepiest high school.
No, I think that might go to Dead, like Outlast or something, or Dead Space. Because Dead Space kind of has like a school. Well, actually, it's not a school. It's more of like a daycare thing. Oh, tickety tick 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 ticks. Hey, these weren't this is ridiculous. These guys weren't introduced until here's 2. What the fuck? I'm out of ammo. Thank you.
Oh, this messy shit all over me.
So Wisen's the principal here. No wonder he was leading people back to the school.
Who the fuck's throwing a chair at me?
Jace said they were close, like family.
Yeah, there's a bit of a longer charge up for the... There you go. Ah! Oh, nice. We got 69 bullets. Hey, what the fuck? Nice one, Kim. Oh. Ah, flashbang.
Did any of them make it?
I'm not sure.
Jesus.
Damn it. We couldn't even protect an evac point with kids in it.
The COG does what it can for its people, Corporal. That's why we're here. Keep moving.
The COG does what it can for its people? Well, I'll tell you what the COG did for me. The COG blew up my house. The COG destroyed everything I had. And when I was stranded and had no other choices, the COG gave me a gun and sent me here to do the same thing to someone else. This was your home once, Val. Is the COG doing what it can for you?
I don't know, Barrick. The locusts are real. Those krill are real. Every life we save today is something special. It's another chance for someone.
What is that? A centipede web?
It would take a colony to make a web that big.
Or a giant one.
Ugh, why do our locker rooms smell the same?
All I can smell is locust.
What the fuck? What are you sniffing locusts for? Oh yeah, another Gears of War 3 enemy that didn't show up in Gears 1 or 2.
Barret, giant it is.
Just means a bigger target. Watch out!
Oh, don't do it!
Now this is my kind of fight.
Oh fuck. Yeah, just target me. Pussy.
Aim for the tail.
No, don't do it. There's one more. Reloaded too early.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. That did it. Move out. Not far now. This way.
There's our evac center. What the?
Looks like everyone's dead. What did this?
Something we're gonna kill.
A sad resting place for the fallen.
Looks like the school is deserted and no sign of Weiss. Now what?
Let's cut through here. We need to unblock the bleachers. That did it. Move out.
I mean, we could just climb over stuff, but whatever. Berserker!
Bring it on, you ugly bitch! Come and get me! Bullets won't work!
Stay away from her! We can't kill her!
Right now is better than fight!
Break off gears! Find an exit!
Hey, I'm curious if Last of Us got inspiration from this. Think about it. Why do you fight the bloater for the first time?
The bleachers are the path! Make her destroy the crates!
That's what I'm doing, dude. Don't backside me.
Okay, fuck this shit! We need to get out of here!
Now's our chance! Run! Everyone
Can she
out!
get up here?
Only one way now!
Can she?
Get outside!
She'll be back. What did the car do, dude? Here, come here. Damn, fucking tight. Look at him. Dead. It's been 4 years since we had a showcase like that. Yep. Is that a dick? Well, it can't be because it's a female.
She was almost as tough as my ex.
For fuck's sake.
Well, the school is deserted and no sign of Wyson. Now what?
Now we have some fun.
The Cedars arrive, my children. The humans are too late to stop us now. Show them what it means to face the might of the Locust elite.
The finger of doom, what the fuck? So Dom and Marcus aren't in this one. They're not in this DLC. And Dom ain't gonna show up again.
Make room for the Cedars.
Oh yeah, I did get copyright claimed on that, on his death scene, because they play a small world. Doon 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 doon. All around me are familiar faces. Yeah, they play that song with his death. Which was, I think, like I said, I think it was Gears of War 2 that they used that. Like, that was the trailer song for that.
Come on, we gotta move
I'm just killing a bunch of Carmines. Oh, let go of R2. Like, pretty early. Charge!
The city has fallen, and these fragile humans cannot hope to stop us now. Crush them into dust.
Silverback shouldn't be here yet, god damn it. Because I was aiming at the ground there, I fucked up.
Destruction.
Like I said, Vam reminds me of fucking Nemesis. Or I guess Mr. X. No, Vam can't die yet. Vam can't die yet. Wait, you can just revive Vanna. I think I don't know the timeline of like when Marcus is in prison. He might be in prison in the events of this, like where he is at the beginning of Gears 1. I can't remember what year he goes to prison. Hang on, let me check. Let me get some lore. Year is Marcus Phoenix jail. He's sentenced to 40 years. Because I think this was explained in a comic, right? The trial of Marcus Phoenix was a controversial court martial of the Pendulum Wars hero Sergeant Matt. He was court-martialed under the grounds of failing to obey orders. He was originally sentenced to death by a firing squad, but the sentence was reduced to 40 years. He would only serve 4 years. So what, it would have been year 11 that he went to prison? Yeah, so he went to prison because he was supposed to help in a battle, but decided to help out his father. But because Marcus wasn't there, they ended up losing the battle. But now, granted, that might not be just because of Marcus, but he did defy orders, and that's why he went to prison. But why would you send a good soldier to prison in the middle of a war that you're basically losing? Come on, Corpser. Ah, you're a fucking wanker. You. Where did they even spawn from?
Well done, my children. But the sky is not yet dark enough for the Krill to feed. Move to the final location and summon another wave of Cedars. Once the Nemesis have darkened the skies, the city, at last, shall be ours.
Control, Zeta 6. The school is lost and no sign of Dr. Weiser. Control, this is Zeta 6. Do you read me?
It's no use, Lieutenant. Something means Cedars.
And Cedars mean our comms are fucked.
Well, we have to re-establish comms with Control if we're gonna find any survivors.
Time for cedar hunting. Like boar, only uglier. Unprecedented. Darkness masks the day.
Yeah, this is bad. This place is going to be a graveyard soon.
I like that little animation where it kind of slides to cover.
Ah, it's those little ticking bastards. See you now.
Watch it, they're getting too close.
Imagine Microsoft fucking announce, or Xbox announce, a Gears collection, where like Gears 2 and 3 have been remastered, and we've just played through the original versions of the game. Hey, I mean, this is the definitive way to play it. Like, this is how it originally came out, you know? Except Gears 1, because we played the remaster for that. Who the fuck is booming? Don't be booming. Where is he? Oh, there he is. There's two of them. I thought there was two of them.
To think we used to complain about gridlock.
People complain about many things they would wish for later.
Brother, I think I'm gonna say that about you one day.
Looks like everyone tried to drive out.
You don't think it's that scary how quick time is going? Listen, I've got used to that. Alright. There's no point in worrying about that. We gotta... That's what happens. Not having an fuck, I can never say it. Existential crisis, there we go, whatever. I butchered it, I can never say it. Existential. Existential? Too big of a word for me. Exponential. There we go. Just wish things were a bit slower. Well, you know how you fix that? Just get younger. Because, like, what would you take? I think, like, if you could time travel, like, what kind of time travel would it be? Would it be, like, your older self going back? Right? Or would you prefer, like, your mind traveling back? Your, like, knowledge of the future being put in your younger head? I think the knowledge of the future. But then at the same time, you'd just be reliving the same shit that you've already gone through. You know what I do wish was a thing? You could delete... eventually there's probably going to be a way to delete memories. Which could be very dangerous, but... I'd love to experience, like, Gears of War for the first time again, and fucking Halo, and... like, all the games that I fell in love with, like, for the first time again, without knowing any of the spoilers. Shit. With knowledge of the future, you could change a few things. Yeah, you know what you do? The first thing you do, invest in Bitcoin. That's what you do. Not fucking condoning crypto shit, though. I'm just saying, like, logically, that's what you do. How much money you'd make just from fucking putting all your money in? Fucking rich. What? Huh? Drone has died. What the fuck? What just happened? Eh? That's a cutscene, dude.
What did they...
Oh, imagine I got soft locked. That would have been wild if I got soft locked.
They're gonna pay dear for it.
Cedars are dead ahead, but there's too many grubs in the way.
Agreed. We have no chance of facing them head on. Let's split up and maybe we can...
Actually, it wouldn't even be a soft lock at that point. It'd be a hard lock. Rooftops. Always rooftops.
Take Ty and head up that ladder. Cover us while Valera and I attempt to flank.
Valera, that's it, not Valeria. I don't know why is it Valeria. Valera. Thought she had an I in the name. Or just Alicia, right? Because that's her name. Oh, you fucking wanker, man. You think the darkness is your ally? I was born in it. Molded by it.
Another grub hole. See you now.
If there's a way you could get a few years younger, it would be nice. I mean, like I said, I'd love just to have memories kind of removed. Imagine playing through the God of War franchise without knowing anything. Or GTA. Or some, you know what I mean? Because there was games that or even Last of Us 2 for me. I think that would be interesting. Because I went into Last of Us 2 knowing what happened. Because obviously I saw the leaks. So it'd be interesting to see like what my perception of the game would be without knowing the leaks. Even though that didn't really impact my overall thoughts of the game. I'm just curious how different it would be if I didn't see the leaks.
Shit! They brought the cavalry! Blood mouth!
Another grub hole.
Forget that I played the game. Yeah, there's or you know, San Andreas would be a big one for me. Rayman 3, Lego Star Wars. Also, like, even TV shows too. Fucking experiencing like Breaking Bad again, or like Walking Dead. Oh, the hole's gone.
Ah, you know me, Val. I'm always watching your ass.
Or even Game of Thrones to a certain extent. And just forget about the later seasons. John Wick. I feel like John Wick's always fun to watch though, because you notice different things the more times you watch it. Because I like paying attention to the choreography. It doesn't matter, like Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, still haven't watched that. I thought part 2 was coming out this year, it's next year it's coming out.
So Val, you're a little
Actually, I haven't watched any of the Mission Impossibles.
One more year. It's amazing.
Maybe the first one I might have seen.
Too bad he's going into all this.
Yeah. Well, he's got a kick-ass older sister to look after him when he does.
Yeah. Thanks, Barrick.
Next year? I thought it was this year too, but it's next year. I had a look. Because I was curious, like, okay, part 1 came out. But, no. They're filming part 2 this year, I think. Or, like, yeah, they're filming part 2.
Look, there are nemesis above City Hall. That means the Cedars are close.
Let's find them and take them out. Got a plan?
Get inside City Hall. If the mobile command center is still online, then we can use it to bring down the hammer. Agreed?
Fry some grubs? Yeah, I think I can do that.
21st of May 2025. Hey, I mean, them movies, the amount of stunt work they have to do, they took a long time to make.
Such a beautiful garden, only to be defiled by the unclean. Bring it, bro.
Surprised Tom Cruise is still so fit and able. I mean, he's passionate. That's one thing about Tom Cruise that I do like, though, like the fact that he's so like into the movie industry. He's a bit weird when you look into like this Scientology shit, but
Grenadiers, be careful.
you know, he actually cares about making movies, good films. Look into what? Like, he's into like a weird cult thing. It's weird. It's Scientology, I think it's called, right? Is it a cult? I don't know if it is a cult. Hey, shit, maybe I shouldn't be mentioning it. I can get fucking attacked. It's like the Illuminati did. What the fuck? Oh. Keanu Reeves still going strong. Keanu Reeves is a vampire, we all know this.
Bring it, bro.
I'd still find it funny as fuck though if John Wick 4 or John Wick 5 was him in hell fighting demons like fucking Doomslayer. It'd be funny as fuck. Oh shit, give me the Vulcan. Stop picking up the ammo box, pick up the fucking gun. I mean, there's a new John Wick kind of film coming out. It's not John Wick 5, but it's like a spin-off film. What's it called? The Ballerina, I think? Norman Reedus is in it, and Keanu Reeves is in it. So John Wick will return, technically. I think it's coming out next year. Or this year. It's either this year or next year.
ZETA. We need that command center.
Also, Keanu Reeves is playing Shadow the Hedgehog. Wild. Fucking Shadow the Hedgehog. Idris Elba is Knuckles. Or Idris Elba is Knuckles. And Keanu Reeves is Shadow the Hedgehog. Which kind of fits Keanu Reeves, to be fair. I was hoping it would be Hayden Christensen, though. Because there was rumors about him playing Shadow. But Keanu Reeves makes sense, too, because that was like a #1 running casting, too. I also think Keanu Reeves should play fucking Johnny Blaze. Ghost Rider.
I've never seen Locusts use tactics like this. What's pushing them?
Raam, and I can't wait to meet him.
Well, we're not going to kill Ram yet, because, I mean, he's alive at the in 1. And he dies in 1. thing about the John Wick stuff, though, like, back to the John Wick conversation, I like the universe John Wick is setting, not just, like, the choreography and the action and all that. Like, I love just the general idea of that universe. Like, and the whole, like, was it the High Table, I think, right? Like, the whole idea of that is intriguing. The Continental and stuff. Which I guess they made a show on that, apparently, and it wasn't that great. I think, like, the actor who played, oh, what's his name? Is it... Jesus. What's his name? Ian McShane, that's it. Ian McShane, I think, he plays Winston. Yeah.
The rest provide fire support.
He said that Continental, like, spin-off show was, like, a cash grab. Which is funny. I mean, like, when people say something is a cash grab, that can be right about certain things. So, for instance, like, stuff that's being milked could definitely be considered a cash grab. But, like, when new ideas come out, or, like, at the end of the day, everything is a cash grab, right? Whether it's new ideas, old ideas, remakes, reboots, they're all there to make money. They obviously want your cash. They want the money.
We'll cover you.
Take out the fucking ZETA. You know, you got the yeah, John Wick collection, all Blu-ray ones, right? 4K Blu-ray or whatever. Need to get more movies, Blu-ray movies. Like, I've got TV show stuff, just not movie stuff. Regular Blu-ray. Is that a head on the no, it's a torso. Get the fuck up.
Nice! Nice work, Zeta. Let's see if we have comms back.
I've got the Dark Knight Blu-ray. I want to get Interstellar, the Interstellar Blu-ray.
Zeta 6 to Control. Control, do you read me?
Zeta 6? Zeta 6, I read you. What's your situation?
We're still kicking. Good to hear your voice, Walker.
You too, Kim. I guess we can thank you for all of those unauthorized hammer drops?
Affirmative. We took City Hall and cleared out local cedars. Hopefully that will buy the evacuation some time.
The evacuation is over, Zeta. You're all that's left. Stay where you are and we'll send our last APC to pick you up.
Control, we need to get to Wisen's orphanage. He was taking the kids there and they might still be alive.
Zeta, the orphanage is a click east of City Hall, but additional cedars have sped up the Krill storm. Command has ordered a full withdrawal of all forces.
Negative, Control. We're not leaving Wisen and the kids. Walker, I need to find his orphanage. If they want us out, they can pick us up there.
Roger that, Zeta. I'll send along your request for evacuation. Godspeed. Control out.
To think we once dared to build our dreams.
At least we can turn it into a nightmare for the grubs.
Oh, fuck. Light him up.
Let's do this thing! See you now!
Another silverback, dude. Another fucking silverback?
Not as good as a silverback.
Oh, loader, I guess. Basically the same thing, nearly. Alright, let's... Nope. This way. Open sesame!
Maybe we could make it better. Pick that up and use it as a shield.
We need to get to the other side of this construction yard, Zeta.
Looks like there's only one way through.
You'll never get past those troikas.
Well, just keep your head down, Val. Stay behind the loader! Pushing you over, grubs!
Hey, they're doing this shit from this game. That's ridiculous. I love how he's got the cigar in his mouth the whole fucking time. I just noticed that.
Close that hole!
What the fuck? What happened there? No, you ain't doing that. Oh, shit! The motherfucker say revive me? Absolutely not. What do you think this is? I'll give you a fucking boom in a minute. Nope. No, don't do it. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Also, how long did his chainsaw last there? Like, when I do it, it doesn't do that. Also, where's my cover? Who's covering me? Wait, what's the objective here? Oh, clear the raucous forces.
Another grub hole.
Enemy reinforcements!
You know what? Like, speaking of like extras and stuff, like Blu-ray extras, why don't more games have director's commentary? Like when you go through the game, like the director's like commenting on the game. I know they do it for cutscenes and stuff, but it would be cool if you go to specific areas. Like, I think the big one that stands out is like Left 4 Dead. Like when you go to when you do like one of the missions in Left 4 Dead or maps in Left 4 Dead, there's like director's commentary when you like hover over something. It would be cool if that existed for like something else. They kind of did it with the Last of Us 2 Lost Levels. Like more of that, but do it in the main game. Like for the cutscenes too. Like you can have director's commentary in the main game. And in the cutscenes, but when it's in gameplay, like there's specific shit. What? That happened quick? What the fuck was that?
Quite a crane we got here.
Yeah, more games need to do like director's commentary shit.
Nice. You can be foreman, pal. You okay with using the crane, Kim? I mean, I wouldn't want you to violate any COG regulations or anything.
Yeah, so like what they'd be like here, like they'd be a little like speech bubble thing, right? And you'd go up to it, press a button, and it'd give you like a rundown of like how they came up with the idea of designing this area and stuff. Like, something like that would be cool. And then obviously they commentate over the cutscenes and shit. Like Last of Us has some director's commentary, like, but it's only for the cutscenes. It's not for the gameplay side of things.
This guy, there must be millions of them.
Probably billions.
Let's get moving, Zeta. We need to reach that orphanage before the sky takes over.
Thank you, sir. You made the right call.
Thank me when we're out of this mess, Private. And stow it, Barrett. That's an order. We move while we still can.
Hut. I love how the cutscenes just look worse.
Oh, thank God, Gears. I thought we'd never get out of time.
What's up, guy?
Don't worry, you're safe now. Zeta 6 to Control. The orphanage is clear. Send in the APC.
Arriving now, Zeta 6. Please hurry.
Take cover!
Let the fucking Carmine double.
Everyone, get inside!
Uh-oh. Hey, looks familiar. Well, rip Alicia.
How to use that thing, kid?
Yeah, just point and shoot.
Guess so. Make her proud.
And we need a new member of the team now.
Let's go! Protect the orphanage!
I love how they just instantly replace her.
Control! The orphanage is under heavy attack. APC is down. Repeat.
Final chapter.
Base is destroyed. We need an exit strategy.
Also, chapter 4 was pretty long. What the fuck?
We're scrambling air transport. This is gonna be tight.
Whatever it takes. We have civilians here and are taking heavy fire. We need to get back to
Hang on, what? Nothing. It was buffering. But
fire in the hole!
Good to go.
there we go. Light him up. What? He revived him? How? No, no, no. You're not reviving your buddy, dude.
Got it.
Oh, I was like thinking I can hear him, but I don't see him.
Who's that? He's some kind of super elite.
Fuck, he's a tough one. We got an a-hole.
An a-hole? I don't have any grenades. I think there was some like back at the beginning. Oh shit. Is that the elite guy? No.
Friendly fire.
I don't care if it's friendly fire or not.
We got Molar elites, 2 of them.
Careful with your shots. Their shields reflect fire.
A deadly
Shoot 'em.
combination. Aim for their exposed bits.
Look for openings around their shields.
Have we fought these guys before already? Like,
Hey, maul this, you dirty grub.
why are they making it out to seem like we haven't fought? What the fuck? Where did he come from?
Come on, help me out. Can I get some help?
We need to keep moving to the
Okay,
orphanage.
Vam thinks he's fucking Batman.
Varus! That sky does not look good.
No shit. Wait, what did he just say? What did he say there? Ticker. That sounded like something else.
He's a squirrely one. Out of the way!
Is he dead? Is he at least dead?
Elite Grub's back!
Oh no.
This one's got heavy armor. Watch yourself.
Get back here, Grub! Ticker!
That doesn't say like, it doesn't sound like he's saying ticker at all. That sounds like someone else. Oh, that could have been bad.
He's heading for the tunnels.
Ticker!
He's not. Alright.
Kill you! I'm gonna finish this, Grub! Out of the way!
How's he not? Wait, is he dead? No.
He's running. Revive me!
He returned! You got a big mouth, huh, Grub? I'm gonna put my gun barrel in it!
Kill him.
This is for Echo Squad, Grub!
He's dead.
Damn it! Time is fleeting. We must hurry.
Nice little way up. $4.20. Blaze it. Actually nearly that day too. Saturday. Which funnily enough would be the 7th? th anniversary of God of War 2018.
What the hell did he do?
Whatever the hell it is, stay clear of it!
Zeta, let's go. Protect the orphanage.
Hey, why did we... What? We left the orphanage just to come back to the orphanage?
Out of the way!
Uh oh. Bam.
Watch out! He's attacking!
He's open. Fire.
That's right! Run, coward! Eagles in the street! Hold the line! I'm out. Another crumble! See you now! He's wide open! Fire! Burrow! In the street! Watch out!
Wait, oh, they've already come up. Is there no grenades anywhere? Oh, there he is.
Plenty more of that! I get some help. Shut that hole. I owe you one.
Where'd he go? That fucking Y shit wouldn't let me shoot. No, he's not. I mean, he did kind of go down pretty hard, but he's not done.
Now, watch yourself! Incoming in!
Oh no 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 no! Yeah, just target me.
Up and at him.
I don't know if the I'm trying to use the tactic I used. Well, the tactic I forgot. Like using the light, but oh shit. Yeah, well, how do you get out of that? What? That's where the fucking Ken, dumbass. Ty. That's not Ty. It looked like Ty. Jace. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. AI, goddammit. Like, what are they doing over there? How do you dodge the krill? Because the light thing doesn't seem to work. Like, I was trying to stay near the lights. Let's wait. Yeah, like, the light shit don't work. Yeah, look.
He's shielded.
I can't see. Kim.
I owe you one. He's protected by krill. Take that, you big son of a bitch. Fire to the threshold court. They're inside our perimeter. Incoming eight.
Maybe if I get near fire. Maybe just stay far back. Is he behind me?
Close that hole!
The hole is closed.
He's not vulnerable right now!
I know. I'm just... Well, we know we don't kill him here, so it's just like, you know...
2 Reavers? What else has this guy got?
Everything. Boomac. He's General Ram. Oh, what? Okay, where the fuck did that Reaver come from? Jace. Jace.
Get up!
You what?
RAAM'S landing!
The harder they come. I can't even see him. He's wide open, I can't even see him. Boom.
Barrack, get everyone to the roof for evac.
This is it, people. Saddle up.
Surprised I could get in with all the krill.
Son of a bitch!
Why did they censor that? In the subtitles.
Damn it!
This is for Valera.
Yeah, I don't know why he tried to bush him with the chainsaw.
Come on. Today is not the day.
And then Vam gets revenge. By killing Kim. Yeah, we're fine.
You're gonna make a mean gear, kid. Here's to the good fight. Living to see another day.
I feel like that chopper isn't big enough. What the fuck was that? Was that a static? What was that? That chopper wasn't big enough for all them people. No, well there you go. That was the DLC. Pretty short, about 2.5 hours. Obviously, it would have been less than that if we stopped pausing, but DLC is done. I like that the last thing like Vam sees is like Kim shooting at him, and then like obviously Gears 1 starts with Vam killing Kim as like a revenge thing, which is pretty cool. But yeah, pretty much all the crew in Zeta Squad are dead as of the events of Gears 3. Yeah. Because Barrick is killed in the comics, I think. And obviously Alicia was killed in this. Kim gets killed in Gears 1, and Ty is killed in Gears 2. Or kills himself in Gears 2, but he's basically killed. So. I don't think there'd be an after credit scene. There'd be no need, because this was supposed to be the end of the fucking series, but they decided to make Gears 4 that pile of fucking shit game. I'm not looking forward to Gears 4. Gears 4, what a disaster. Ay, ay, ay. Why make Gears 4? You should have just left it with 3. It's like Halo all over again. Is it totally bad? I mean, it's Gears, you know, it's got the standard gameplay, but it's not a good story at all. At least from memory. I did not enjoy the story. Because I'm pretty sure like something stupid happens like very early on in the game, and it's just like, why do that? Why? After all that, you do that? Like, really? You'll see what I mean when we get to Gears 4. Now, Judgment, I've thought of a plan. We could start Judgment tomorrow. Today, whatever. But instead of, like, today, tomorrow doing 2 streams, we could do it either Friday or Saturday. Because Friday we could get Judgment finished. Then later on Friday we can do Gears 4. Or we can just do Thursday, Friday, Judgment. Saturday, 2 streams of Gears 4, which could mean we beat Gears 4 in like 1 day. Maybe. But I think I'd go for Friday 2 streams. Yeah, I think Friday would be better. So Thursday we'll do today, tomorrow, today. What, you know what I mean? We'll do Judgment. We'll start Judgment. And then Friday we'll do 2 streams with Judgment, finish up Judgment, and then Gears 4 later on at the normal time we usually stream. And then Saturday would be Gears 4, Sunday Gears 5, Monday Gears 5. Because then, if we beat Gears 5 on Monday, Tuesday could be Hivebusters, and then I've just got like a chill day on Wednesday, which might be better. We'll see though. So we're at least going to do 2 streams in one day. Maybe 2 streams in 2 days at some point. Maybe Saturday and Sunday we'll do. If we're falling behind, maybe I'll do 2 streams in 2 days. Oh, well, 4 streams within 4 days, you know what I mean? Or within 2 days, Jesus. Yeah, Judgment's not that long. It's about 7-ish hours. It's like 2 streams at best. Like if I do 3.5, 4-ish hours for the first stream, and then about 3 hours for the second stream. Or what if I just play through it on easy? Because I've been playing through all the games on normal. What if I just play Judgment on easy so we can get through it faster? Because the story isn't as important. You know what I mean? Like, because it's a prequel. Which, I mean, this was a prequel too, but, like, still. Yeah, I think I might just play Judgment on easy, because, like, I've played all 3 of the games on normal, just to get through Judgment, because it's a prequel. I might just play on easy, unless there's an achievement to beat the game on fucking normal. Also, yeah, I kind of tested out the fucking cloud shit for Starfield. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, piece of shit. Look at that face, dude. Why does it do the Xbox now? I thought I took more pictures. Guess not. Judgment, there we go. Manage game. No, wait. Judgment. How do you look up achievements again? I said just fucking exophase. Why even bother doing it on the Xbox? I've got the Gears of War theme stuck in my head. Yeah, there is an achievement. Wait, it's only 10 gamer points just for beating it on normal? What the fuck? It should be 5 on casual, 10 on normal, 15 on... whatever. Because it's 50 gamer score on insane difficulty. Yeah. Where are you reading? On Exoface. It's like a trophy achievement website for like every platform. Also tells you the price of the game. It tells you the wrong price because it's the fucking US price. Actually, never mind. You can look at the different prices. Not like it matters because like it's on Game Pass anyway. But you see, now I'm falling into that fucking like dumbass shit. But it's in Game Pass. It's an older game, you know. I mean, I totally would buy it. I mean, I bought the DLC, the RAAM'S Shadow DLC. Well, technically I didn't, because I used the game card thing that I got like a year ago. Wait, does Judgment has... wait. Am I tripping? Doesn't Judgment have a... a character in it that... No, this is multiplayer, that's not. I don't want to spoil the character that shows up in it, but there is I mean, Baird is the main character in it. Ah, okay. That's who shows up. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought it was the different one. Oh yeah, because there's a... I don't know if it's a DLC or like... It was like... They extended the game out, so like some of the events in Gears Judgment tie into the events of Gears 3. So like we see Baird's perspective of certain events. Remember, because like Baird and like Cole kind of vanished for a bit of Gears of War 3's campaign. So I think there's like some extra chapters that they did for Judgment where like we see their perspective of shit. So it's still a prequel, but it's just like, yeah, like most of it is a prequel though. Yeah, Judgment isn't that long. It's about 5-ish hours, 5, 6, 7 hours. At least 2 streams worth. But yeah, I might just play it on easy just so we can get through it faster, because I don't really... I mean, it's a fucking prequel game, who cares? You know? Like, I'd rather just play the mainline series on normal difficulty versus like just a prequel game that isn't that important. And it's not like Gears of War is difficult even on normal, but it's just like I assume the enemies are just less spongy on easy. So that'll help us. But yeah, we're done with the original Gears trilogy. Now we're moving into the final epic games Gears, which is Judgment, and then wherever the fuck Gears of War 4 is. Any new enemy types in the prequel? Maybe? I can't remember. I think it does the same problem. I think it has the same problem that the DLC had. Like, it was showing enemies that didn't show up in Gears of War 1 and 2. Actually, yeah, there is a new enemy. Oh, yeah. Wait. What the fuck? Yeah, there's a new enemy. There's 2 new enemies. Oh yeah! Oh, it must have been Judgment I was thinking of. What the fuck? What was it for? There was the start of a Gears of War game started with like a kind of like a boss fight, but not really. You fought like a giant fucking corpser. I can't remember if it was 4 or Judgment. Or maybe it was 5. Like, and I just saw that when the game first came out. Because I've not played 5, but I have seen it. You know, I've seen images of it. I've seen like videos when it first came out, but like I don't know anything about the story or what happens in that. I've never played the game. It could have been 5, but I don't think it. I think it was either 4 or Judgment. I think it was 4. It must have been 4 because I think 4. There's a flashback in 4. So maybe that's what I was thinking of? I don't know though. Yeah. So we get a little bit of a prelude or an intermission with Judgment before we head into the next 2 games. And then hopefully after Gears 5, they announce Gears 6 in like June, something like that. And then we got Stellar Blade next week. Literally a week. We will be doing the demo for Stellar Blade. Well, won't be like on the Wednesday night, but it'll be on the Thursday night. And then we'll be rushing through Stellar Blade, where we'll be probably doing 2 streams until we beat that, because I won't be streaming until May, like middle of Mayish. There's a demo for Mirage too. AC Mirage? Absolutely not. It's a PS Plus trial, isn't it? It's not a demo. At least that's what I remember, like, seeing. I'm thinking of God of War now. What the fuck? Yeah, we'll do 1 stream. I did say I was going to do like 2 streams, but I'll save it for like a Friday or Saturday or something. Because if we do Thursday, yeah, I think Gears 4 we could just kind of like push through. It all depends. All depends. Because we're getting close. I hate that they've changed the title of the fucking games though. Like, why did they like Gears of War, Gears of War, Gears of War, then Gears? Like, why do that? I also hate when people say GOW. Because when you think of GOW, you think of fucking God of War. I know that's always been like Gears' thing, but which came out first? Gears of War or God of War? God of War. So therefore God of War earns the right for them initials. So when I see people say GOW, I always think God of War. Yeah, I mean. Judgment next. Then 4. Then 5. And then at some point, we will do Dead Space 2. The DLC for 2. And annoyingly, yes, 3. Because I am... Like, Dead Space 2 holds up pretty well. I don't know when that'll be. It'll be when there's a bit of a gaming drought. Not 1. I mean, I might replay the remake... Or I just could play the original. I don't know if the original has FPS, but I could play it on PC. I could play all 3 on PC, but I just can't be asked. Which is better? Original or remake? Depends on what you're looking for. Like, if you're going for, like... You get to see how the series kind of progressed, right? Like from a visual perspective, like you would do the original. The remake is solid though. I really enjoyed the remake because it added some extra stuff in there and it kind of tied it into the other games and added some lore from the other 2 games. So it became like one cohesive kind of thing. So I like that they did that with the remake, because obviously the first game never actually planned for like sequels and comics and animated shit and novels, right? But the remake takes all that into account. So I would say the remake is better from like a world building standpoint. And I'd argue the remake is pretty spooky too. It's just a spook. The original obviously has like the atmosphere, because like... And usually when you play all the games, usually they have like a little bit of a scary atmosphere in a weird way. But I don't know, the fucking Dead Space remake was good. It just apparently didn't sell that great, even though I think it sold like 3-4 million or some shit, which is good for a fucking survival horror game. Like what? Especially a remake of a franchise of a game that, you know, for a franchise that's been basically dead for, at that point, which, like, 10 years, right? Because the last Dead Space game was 2013. Or fucking Dead Space poo. Dead Space 3, not fucking poo. Because apparently I don't know, like, what they were saying. Apparently they had an idea. It was a thought they had. Like, to make Dead Space 2. But it was a thought, and then they decided to scrap that thought. Whether it's because the remake didn't sell as well, whether it's because, you know, they had to work on other games. I feel like, I don't know. Like, a Dead Space 2 remake set on the, what the fuck is it called? What the fuck is the Dead Space 2 facility called? Titan, right? The Sprawl? I did that without searching. That just came back to me. Right, here's the Sprawl. The Sprawl, like, making that kind of what they did with the remake, where they've made the Ishimura, like, kind of open world. Like, it was a bit more seamless. There wasn't, like, loading screens. There was loading screens. It was just hidden when you're, like, transporting. But it would be cool if they did that with the Sprawl and you kind of could explore the whole fucking thing. I also did get soft-locked. I remember getting soft-locked in Dead Space 2 on fucking PS3. I got soft-locked right at the end of the game. Like, I had no ammo. Nothing. Also, yeah, we got the FF16 DLC. We'll play that after Stellar Blade. And before Hellblade. I hate that there's two games coming out pretty close to each other that have Blade at the end. It's so stupid. Stellar Blade, Hellblade. I also need to preload Hellblade. I don't know how big Hellblade 2 is going to be. Also, what the fuck are the specs for Ghost of Tsushima on PC? Why is it a 4080? A 4080 for Ghost of Tsushima that was a PS4 game? Are you high? It was a PS4 game. What are you talking about? That makes no sense. How the fuck did I mean, obviously the PS4 wasn't outputting Ghost of Tsushima at 4K, but still, like, it's still a PS4 game, you know? Fundamentally, it was designed for the PS4. Anyway, I'm gonna fuck off. We'll play Judgment today, tomorrow. And then we'll move on to the pile of shit known as fucking 4. Gears of War 4. And then my first time playing 5. I want to see why it's bad. The story's just not good. The gameplay's kind of well, I mean, it is the same, but it's just the story is shit. At least from memory. Maybe it isn't as bad as I remember it being, but it was bad. Because I went into it already being like, yeah, what are they doing? It's by a different development team. The series ended with 3. Why is there a 4? And it was the same exact thing I thought with Halo 4. And we all know what happened to fucking Halo. Like, how do you kill Halo? It's one of the biggest gaming franchises, and it's dead. They killed it. I don't give a shit if they're updating Infinite. It should have launched in a good state from the get-go. I hate that argument that people use, like, oh, it's better now. Well, fucker, you have to pay for it. Like Fallout 76. Like, oh, Fallout 76 is good now. No. should have been good when it came out. This also applies to No Man's Sky too, but I can give somewhat of a leeway to indie games. I can make some excuses there, but for a AAA company, if a game launches like shit, for the price that they sell it at, absolutely fucking not. Even though No Man's Sky did cost a lot of money. That shit was like 50, 40, 50, something like that. People defending Fallout 76 now saying it's a good game. Fuck off. Only say, like, it's like the Spider-Man 3 situation. Like, people hype up Spider-Man 3, like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3 film, like it's a good film. It's not a good film. It's a shit film. It's a funny film because of how shit it is and the weird stuff that happens in the fucking film. But it just isn't. Like, there's moments where it's good, definitely, and there's meme moments, but the film's still shit. Same thing with Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like, people go back and say, like, oh, you know, this film isn't that bad. I don't know why people hated it. It's like, fuck off. What are you going back for? One day Halo will be revived. You know how you revive Halo? Give it to id Software. The makers of Doom. That's how you save Halo. Fuck FIFA 3. Shut that fucking studio down. Give it to id Software. Speaking of id Software, why the fuck is that new game? Where's the next Doom? Actually, you know what? I don't even want a new Doom because I can't play that shit on controller. Oh yeah, Doom. I want them to get a remake. Technically, they did get a remake because Doom 2016 was a remake of Doom 1 in a way. And then Doom Eternal is basically a remake of Doom 2. Doom 3, I mean, it's Doom 3. It's just kind of weird. There was a leak, an email leak that obviously was because of the Activision thing, talking about Doom Year Zero or whatever. That's not come into fruition yet, but I mean, I'd totally play the next Doom game. Whether it's a prequel or whatever, I don't really care. As long as something new Doom related comes out, I'd play it. Even though I definitely suck at it. I still need to play the DLC for Eternal. I'm not playing that. I'm not streaming that. Because I heard it's so much harder and like I can't play with controller. Like, the aiming is so slow. Like, because it's so fast paced, using a controller just doesn't work. It's bad. Like, Doom is meant for mouse and keyboard. Like, the shit that I see people do on Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal because of the mouse and keyboard shit is wild. I should see the speed runs for Doom Eternal. It's amazing. I also don't understand why people are suddenly like hating on Doom Eternal like it's a bad fucking game. Like, what? Doom 2016 was better? Are you high? Doom 2016 got repetitive after the third fucking mission. What are you talking about? Because it was just the same shit. It was just like a facility like on Mars. Like that like, there was nothing new about that. Like, you just kept seeing the same shit, same enemies over and over again. Like, you found like most of the enemies by like the 5th mission. But with Eternal, like, there was a lot of enemies and there was like a sick boss fight at the end of it. And also Doom 2016 only had 3 boss fights. I think people say the story for 16 is better, but it's like, it's fucking Doom. Who gives a shit about the story? We're literally here to rip and tear until it is done. Who cares about the story? It's like Godzilla. Like, who gives a shit about like the human characters, dude? Like, I want to see monsters fight. Other than -1, that's the exception because -1's a bit different. But on that note, you know, people saying, oh, you know, it's a kids show or it's a kids film. Just because it's a kids show or a kids film doesn't mean it should have shit writing. Right? Or a kids game, for instance. Because, like, we grew up with the good kids films. Or I did. Like, Toy Story, fucking Toy Soldiers. What was the other, like toy film? Had like the tiger guy. What was it called? Was it Toy Soldiers? I think it was Toy Soldiers, was it? That was something else. Actually, it might have been Toy Soldiers, actually. Yeah, it's like a... Was it Toy Soldiers? What was it? What? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong film here. What the fuck was it? Small... Yeah, what the fuck was it called? Small Soldiers, that was it. It wasn't a tiger, it was some like weird shit. It looks like I thought I remembered it being a tiger. There was also, I mean, was that a kids film? A Homeward Bound and shit. Aladdin. Granted, that was like before my time, but still. Even like, there was more like, there was better kid games too. You know what I mean? Like, Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter. Like Ratchet and Clank, and I'm naming PlayStation games mainly, but you know, there was a lot of like good kid games back then. Like nowadays, there's a few, but you know, like Rayman. Like where the fuck's Rayman? Ubisoft. Where's Rayman? Ridiculous, dude. Like, we need more platformers. Bring back, like, Crash 5, which could definitely still be being worked on, because Toys for Bob have separated from Microsoft, but they're partnered with them, so they're still working on a game for them, which could mean they're working on an IP that Xbox now own, or Microsoft now owns, which could be Crash. But if Crash is exclusive to Xbox, you can kiss my ass, dude. That's disgraceful. You don't play Crash Bandicoot anywhere other than PlayStation. That is absolutely ridiculous. Don't give a shit who owns the IP now. Crash will always be a PlayStation mascot. I don't care. That's what I grew up with. I grew up with Crash being the PlayStation mascot, and then fucking Vice left. Then they made them weird PS2 games. Like they did that like racing game. Twin Sanity was good for the most part. A lot of content was cut from that game, which you don't realize when you play a game as a kid. You don't really care like what's removed from a game. You just enjoy it. But then when you get older, you start realizing like, oh yeah, this game had its problems. Like it's like frame rate for me. I remember playing Red Dead Online for Red Dead 1 on PS3, and I thought it looked good for the time, I guess. And I thought the game ran smooth as fuck on the PS3. But once you experience 60 and 120 and higher up than that, you start realizing, oh yeah, Red Dead fucking 1 on PS3 performs like shit. It is terrible. Like even now, like when I was playing Gears 3, I noticed like the frames weren't up to par. Because like once you see 60, you like, wait, is that something's wrong there? You know, if it's like a little bit below 60. Yeah, I'm fucking ranting. Maybe at some point we could also do like a Fallout marathon. The thing is with that though, it's just gonna make me rip apart Starfield even more. If we did a Fallout marathon. Yeah, I know, it'd be long too, but like, I'd just rip Starfield a new one. Because it'd be like, how the fuck is games, like how Fallout 3 is a better fucking RPG than Starfield. And Starfield came out last year. And it's just a better game. In general. Like, it's just, like, what? The Viking is better in Fallout 3. And it's wild to me that they, like, Fallout 3 has problems, like, bug-wise and stuff like that. But it's just wild that they haven't changed their engine. And the game, like, Starfield does the exact same things Fallout 3 did. And nothing was new. Like, the engine's the same, it's a fucking shitty engine, like, they didn't innovate at all. And that's why, like, people hyping themselves up for Elder Scrolls 6, don't be fucking dumbasses. Don't be stupid. It's fucking Bethesda we're talking about here. The last 2 games have been shit. 76 and Starfield. I know a lot of people say, but Starfield's not that bad. It's like, the majority agree that Starfield isn't a good game. Obviously, there's the die-hard fans, but even then, like, there's some people that modded, like, Fallout and all the Fallout games, and then, you know, they were excited to mod Starfield, and then as soon as it came out, they were saying this game is a pile of shit, we're not modding it. It's a bad game. It's just bad. I don't understand why they went with fucking, like, if they just didn't do 1,000 planets, they did, like, 4 handcrafted worlds, which, by the way, is what Star Wars Outlaws is doing. And it doesn't even have to be a full world. It doesn't have to be a full planet. It just, like, a bigger, like, Fallout-size maps. Like, 4 distinct maps that are big enough, right? And have a lot of exploration there. And they're very distinctly different with different creatures and different NPCs and all that. And also, how do you make a fucking space game? I'm going on a rant. How do you make a space game without alien NPCs? Like, what the fuck? Like, every space game you can think of has an alien NPC that you can talk to or interact with. Halo. Mass Effect. I mean, I would say, well, you know what? You could argue Dead Space. Technically, you could argue Dead Space because Isaac does communicate with, like, the aliens. Technically, maybe we are the alien. Yeah, but Starfield just did the multiverse shit too. Like, it's like, oh my god. I mean, Rebirth did the multiverse shit too. But it's just like, ugh. Can we stop with the multiverse? Please. I just think they were in Milky Way in Starfield. Yeah, it was mainly just like our galaxy or whatever. Which I think is stupid. Because, like, you manage to do all that space travel and you can walk between different planets and systems and stuff, but you can't, like, have aliens just, like, be a part of the lore. Actually, the monsters are aliens. Yeah, but you don't, like, they're not NPCs, you know what I mean? They don't, like, team up with you or whatever. Also, the companions in fucking Starfield are the worst companions in any of their games. How do you have a companion with you that doesn't like violence? The characters were so bland, man. Like, holy shit. What a terrible game. And then on top of the fact that it was 30 FPS too on console. And it had memory leak issues. Because the longer you played it, the more FPS dropped. And then the longer the loading screens got too, the more save files you had. Like, what even happened? But I mean, this is what I do if, like, see, as soon as I bring up, like, Fallout or whatever, and, like, thinking about, like, the game design of that game and them games, it's just like, ugh. everyone aged. It makes sense inviting, but I still prefer if everyone is a bit young. I mean, I don't really care about the age thing. It's just like the story was just not good. It was so dog shit. And them little like side missions you did where you had to like get your powers and you just float through some fucking rings. Like, what was that? What were they thinking? The combat was arse. They're trying to combine many things. No, they just didn't know what the fuck they wanted to do with it. And you know what would have fixed the problem with the game? Getting a new engine. Because if they're still using the same engine, I mean, they're gonna be, but like, they just need a new engine. Like, the creation engine is garbage. It's terrible. Because the creation engine is it's the same engine as Fallout 3, right? Or whatever it is. Like, what was it called? Games? I can't remember what it was originally called. Yeah, Gamebryo. It's basically just the same engine. Bethesda decided that Gamebryo's capabilities were becoming too outdated and began working on the creation engine. But they realized this after, but then... What the fuck? Bethesda revealed in June 2021 that they were working on a new iteration of the engine called Creation Engine 2 and that it would power their upcoming games Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. Creation Engine 2 features real-time global illumination and advanced volumetric lighting. Creation Engine 2 also features improved texture resolution and post-processing effects. That doesn't make a game better, though. Who gives a shit about that? Like, your engine is just dated. The fact that you need a loading screen to go inside of a fucking building is ridiculous. Because there's a lot of games nowadays where it just, like, if GTA 6, we all know that game is going to look fucking amazing visually. And we all know you're going to seamlessly just go in and out of buildings. Like, once the world is loaded in, it's loaded in. Obviously, you know, with how open world games work, usually it's like if your camera's facing a certain direction, the world behind you kind of disappears. So it keeps like the memory like stable. Usually that's how it works with open world games. Or how it used to anyway. I don't know if it still does that. But like GTA 6 is going to look visually more impressive than Starfield, and it's going to have seamless transitions into interiors and exteriors. But Starfield is like, yeah, nah, we have to do a loading screen just to go in like a little hut. Like, what? They need a loading screen to go inside a building on a planet that's empty as fuck. Like, how does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, what? The fuck? Anyway, I'm gonna fuck off. That's enough of my rant. My daily rant. I'll be back for Gears of War Judgment. I'll be streaming like normal time, like 11. Maybe kind of the same time as this stream. Like, maybe a little earlier. Something like that. Maybe like, yeah, 11-ish. Something like that. And then... Friday, I think we'll do 2 streams. Tomorrow, technically. Or Saturday, we'll do 2 streams. One or the other. Because we could start if we do 2 streams on Friday, we could get Judgment finished and start Gears 4. And I might just play Gears Judgment on easy just to get through it, you know, because it's a prequel. I don't really care that much. Like, it's fine, the game's fine, but it's just like I don't really care. because I want to get into the game that I haven't played, which is Gears 5. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna fuck off. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Ta-ta. And well, that was like a question mark. Well.